I cannot believe that it's actually March. It feels like 2015 is just flying by, and I cannot believe that February is over. February is one of my favorite months because it's my birthday month. I turned 25 years old this month and it was a big milestone, but I'm pretty happy because spring is gonna be here anytime soon, and I'm actually going to Chicago at the end of March. So if you have any tips about Chicago, please pop them in the comment section down below. I would love to know. But now we're gonna get started on my favorites for February. The first favorite that I have is a skincare one. This is from First Aid Beauty and it's the Aloe Plus Soothing Gel. This is actually something that I got a couple of months ago and I tried it once or twice, didn't really like it, so I put it in my skincare stash and never used it again. But this month my skin has been crazy. It's really dry, really irritated, really sensitive. So I reached for that instead of my Pixie Glow Tonic because I thought that a Pixie Glow Tonic could be quite harsh on sensitive skin, so I reached for that, and this is just amazing if you have really sensitive, really unhappy skin. This is basically a really thick lotion. I like to apply it with a cotton pad all over my face, and whenever I do like a scrub or if my skin is really bad, if I've been out in the cold all day, this really helps to calm it down and prepare it for my face moisturizer. Because my skin has been really bad this month, I've been loving my Philips VisaPure Advance. This is basically a face brush that has different brush heads. You have one for cleansing, this one is for massage, you have one for your eyes, and I actually did a full review about this little gadget on my blog, so I'll put the link to that in the description box down below. But this is just something that I've been using every single night before I go to bed. I really like this massage tip because if I use a face oil or really thick moisturizer, it really helps the product to sink into the skin. And to be honest with you, I'm really lazy. I would never do a face massage myself, but this little tip feels so cool and so relaxing on the skin that I will happily do it every night for the rest of my life. Something else that made its way to my life is the Benefit Puff Off. This was actually a birthday present from one of my friends, and she knows me well because I am in love with this. This is basically a night gel with a metal applicator, and it feels so cool underneath your eyes. It really helps to depress them. And I feel like because this has kind of a salmon undertone to it, it really helps to cancel the blueness of the dark circles. So this is something, I actually keep this in my vanity over my bathroom because I really like to apply it right before I do my makeup, because if my eye area is really well hydrated, my concealer can work a bit better and stay on for longer. So this now lives in my vanity and it's something that I use every single day. As I said, my skin has been awful for the past few weeks, so I've been reaching for a high coverage base. This is actually the Mercier Silk Creme foundation. I have the shade Rose Ivory in that, and this is a foundation that I've been using for years now and I always go back to it. This is my go-to foundation whenever I'm filming or taking a lot of photos because it has a lot of coverage, and to be honest with you, it doesn't look really natural in like real life, but when you're filming or taking photos it looks incredible. This is also the foundation that I reach for whenever I have a really bad skin day and I just want things to be covered and been done with that. I really like it because it's easy to blend. It can look a bit cakey, so you need to have a light hand on the powder afterwards, but this is something that I always go back to. Something new that made its way to my collection is the Bobbi Brown Face Touch-Up Palette. The first time that I saw this, it was on Twitter and I freaked out because this is just the best face palette I've ever seen. It's really small, but it has everything that you need to touch up on the go. It has a corrector, a concealer, a stick foundation and a bit of powder. Mine was a nightmare to find, and I actually found it through my best friend who got it for me in Paris because I couldn't find the right color for me over here in Belgium, which is the shade Sand. But ever since I got it, this has been in my handbag all the time because my skin is so bad at the moment that I really need to touch up through the day. It can get shiny, I can need a bit more concealer or a bit more foundation. So this is great because it has everything that I need in one nifty little palette. Something else from Bobbi Brown that I've been loving this month is the Calypso Cheek Palette. I am a sucker for palette. I love blush palettes, eyeshadow palettes. This Bobbi Brown face palette is my new thing, but this palette is just a great blush palette. It has 3 blush shades. It has Pretty Coral, Calypso and Coral Sugar, and I really like it because it's totally unique and you have one shade for everything. I absolutely love the peach shade. It's my go-to blush. I really like a beautiful apricot blush. But the pink one is just wonderful as well, and the one in the middle looks very natural on an everyday basis, and it gives like a really nice healthy blush to your cheeks. Another thing that I've been loving this month is the Benefit The Real Push-Up Liner. I've been back in love with the Cat eyeliner, and this has been my go-to. This is serious stuff though. It's really hard to take off at night, so I need to double cleanse, maybe cleanse even 3 times with like a serious cleansing oil to get that off. But if you're heading out for a night out in the city, or if you want your eye makeup to stay great during the day, this is definitely one to look into. And it's so easy to apply because the tip is kind of a silicone one, so it's really easy to do the wing and to get it right every single time. For lips, I've been loving the Dior Fluidstick in the shade 373, and this is actually the lip product that I'm wearing today, which makes me so happy because whenever I mention a lip product, I never ever wear it. I really like to throw that in my purse because the color is just wonderful and it goes with any makeup look that you can wear. It's really comfortable on the lips and it has a great lasting power as well. Last but not least, my favorite perfume for the month of February is from Lanvin, and this is called Eclat d'Arpège. This perfume I've been using on and off, but this month I've been using it every single day, and every time I wear it, people ask me what perfume I'm using because this has a really comforting smell, but it's really unique in the same time. I absolutely love that. I think the bottle is just so cute, and I've been loving wearing this perfume this month. So that's it for my February favorites. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone!